is Jean. Do you love to make music? Well, how about making music around a campfire on a cool, starry night? Well, our campers at Discovery Mountain Camp, they enjoy a lot of fun music around the campfire. Now, I love to sing. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. I really have virtually no musical talent, and so I love to sing when I'm in a big group where my voice blends in with everyone else's. Somewhere like around a campfire is where I like to sing. Well, now whether you're gifted musically or not like me, did you know that making music is a wonderful way to exercise your faith? The book of Psalms in the Bible, well, it holds 150 songs. And the word Psalms in Hebrew, well, that means praises. Through music, we can exercise our faith by singing praises to God. Psalm 105 and verse 2 says, "Sing to him, sing psalms to him, talk of all his wondrous works." Now, does that make you feel like singing? Well, good, because in today's Discovery Mountain mini adventure, I asked Pastor Alex Rodriguez, who plays Mr. Garcia on Discovery Mountain, and Miss Tamara to share the stories behind some of our Discovery Mountain campfire songs. Take a listen.
Hi, I'm Pastor Alex Rodriguez. I play Mr. Garcia on Discovery Mountain. And, you know, Mr. Garcia, he's kind of a crazy, funny dude guy that just is a free-loving guy. I probably don't have a lot in common with him. There's some things that I do, but he's a little different than I am. But there is one thing that we hold in common, and that is our love for music. We absolutely love music. I love to sing. I love to play. And I have somebody in here that loves to sing and play as well, and that's Miss Tamara. Miss Tamara, you are here with us. You're going to talk a little bit about some of the music that you wrote, and I can't wait. We need to hear, we must know what your brain was thinking when you created all of these songs. So welcome, and let's talk about this. Let's talk about some of these songs.
All right. Well, it's good to be here, Pastor Alex, and I love having a part of Discovery Mountain. My friend, Miss Wendy on Discovery Mountain, is truly a good friend, and we do things like travel together, and sometimes she helps me edit my music, so we have a good time, and I love to write music.
And how long have you guys known each other?
For 20-ish years.
20-ish years. Yeah. 20-ish years writing music together. I think that's amazing. Let's talk about your character name first. So you are Miss Tamara on the show, yes. But what is your real name?
Tamara Barker.
There you go. That is so easy to remember. See, I'm like Mr. Garcia, and I have to flip my brain all the time to remember that. But Miss Tamara, that is so awesome. I'm glad they chose that name. Well, you've written some songs. You know, we were looking for songs to put on Discovery Mountain, and you came through. You wrote some songs, and we want to talk a little bit about these songs. So tell us a little bit about some of the first songs that you wrote here. Let's start with "Climbing Up the Mountain." You remember "Climbing Up the Mountain"?
Oh, yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Just a minute ago, we listened to that, and you were like singing all the words, like a writer does. So tell us a little bit about this, "Climbing Up the Mountain." What inspired that particular song?
Well, I wrote "Climbing Up the Mountain" in 1997 for a camp program that I was leading out in. And through the years, I keep adding verses to fit with different Bible characters. And altogether, there's 16 because it's been used 16. So many times.
Oh, that is amazing. So have you ever sang all 16 in a row?
I know.
No,
It would take too long.
All right, hey, let's listen to the 16 verses of "Climbing Up the..." No, I'm just kidding. But really, let's listen to "Climbing Up the Mountain." I think it's a beautiful song. Oh, I am climbing up the mountain, over the hills and sand. It's not too hard to climb the mountain, holding on to Jesus' hand. Oh, I am climbing up the mountain, over the hills and sand. It's not too hard to climb the mountain, holding on to Jesus' hand. That's great. That really was one of my favorite songs while we were singing and putting the program together. There's another song though that really stands out to me. I think it's a powerful song. In fact, and this is probably one of these moments where I have to share some things that were going through my head. This is like a truth moment. When I heard this particular song, I really wanted it to be the theme song. But I was overruled, quite quickly overruled. But this is Around the Campfire. So tell us Around the Campfire. What inspired Around the Campfire?
Okay, well, that one is easy because I went to camp from the time I was 8 until I was too old to go to camp. And I had so much fun. I have such wonderful, fond memories of camp. And you'd get together for a week, and then it would all too quickly be over, and it would be time to leave, and all these friends that you've just made and gotten so close to, it's sad because you know you might not see them till next year and maybe longer than that. And so the words to this song came very easily to me because I really enjoyed the friendship I've made over the years with kids at camp, including I have 2 friends that I still keep up with from Camp Kalakwa in Florida.
I remember Camp Kalakwa. I've been there before. When you were at camp, did you have a song that was like this that inspired that, or was this just born out of your desire to have a song that had a lot of meaning into it?
Yeah, actually, I kind of missed the fact that there weren't enough spiritual songs for me. The only night we really focused on spiritual songs was Friday night, and I wanted the whole camp to have a spiritual aspect like every day. Mm-hmm. And that's just me because, you know, I love music.
Well, and I think that's one of the things that really inspired me as I listened to that song. It just kind of drove me in there, and that's why I said, hey, let's make this the theme song. But I love our theme song, too. We'll talk about that in just a moment. This song, of course, makes me feel like I need to be around the campfire. So let's hear this. Around the Campfire, the one song that almost made it to a theme song, but quite fell short, but it's still a beautiful song. Let's roll that one.
Around the campfire with all our friends, we wish this was a week that never ends. We all were strangers, but now we know with God our friendship will only grow. Friends you can rely on, who always show they care. God is our best friend, and He is always there. Friends you can rely on, who won't give up on you. God is our best friend, and He will be yours too. Around the campfire with all our friends, we wish this was a week that never ends. We all were strangers, but now we know with God our friendship will only grow.
There's another song I think that maybe has a lot of meaning for you as you wrote this one, and that's called "Turning Over a New Leaf." Talk to us a little bit about that one.
I love this one because children change so much as they grow. Sometimes the most explosive and over-energetic children learn to funnel that energy, and later they become wonderful teachers and pastors. For kids, every day should be a new chance to start a new day and turn over a new leaf or the next page in the story of their life.
So this is like the everyday experience. Paul talks about dying daily, and that's what we're doing here. We're just starting over, and everything's a new experience.
Yes.
Well, Miss Tamara, we're gonna take a moment now, and we're gonna listen to "Turning Over a New Leaf." And as we think about that, now we can think about the words that and the meaning behind it, and how every day is a new start. Let's give that a listen.
Okay.
I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm rooted in His command. I'm living proof of the fruit of the Spirit from seeds planted by His hands. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm rooted in His commands. I'm living proof of the fruit of the Spirit from seeds planted by His hands. From seeds planted by His hands.
And then we have the final song, and the final song is the theme song. And it is a great theme song. I love this theme song, even though you heard me talk about this this other song that I would have loved to have seen as a theme song. But this really worked out well. Tell us about the camp theme song.
Well, if it's your first time at camp, everything you do is a new discovery. So it was easy to put all the fun activities that I learned as a kid at camp. And then I found out from Miss Jean which type of activities would be available at Camp Discovery Mountain, and just added a couple more lines to fit those. And this song practically wrote itself. It was fun.
It's got a catchy tune, and I think it's the one that really sticks in my mind as much as I love the other ones. We hear it so much. Well, let's listen to that song. Let's listen to the theme song and enjoy that together.
Discover sunshine, experience fresh mountain air, discover nature, experience friends that really care. Discovery Mountain, the place I want to be. Discover more of God and all His plans for me. Discover drama with all the messages we bring. Discover campfire and all the happy songs we sing. Discovery Mountain, the place I want to be. Discover more of God and all His plans for me. Discover swimming in the lake so deep and blue. Discover sunsets, Bluebirdie waits for you. Discovery Mountain, the place I want to be. Discover more of God and all His plans for me.
Well, Pastor Alex, I've had so much fun being here today. I love making music, and to have something that can actually be published is so exciting.
Well, Ms. Tamara, I really appreciate you taking the time, and your music really is inspirational. As I think about this last song that we just listened, it strikes me that we really can't hear the voice of God unless we get out into the mountain. We're talking about discovering all these things and discovering what God has in store for us, and we're going too fast in this world. I believe that sometimes we just don't have the ability to do that. So thank you for your talents, thank you for your music, and thank you for being a part of the Discovery Mountain team.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, Pastor Alex and Miss Tamara. I learned some new things about our Discovery Mountain campfire songs today. Now, I hope that you enjoyed our mini adventure around the campfire too. Whether you're a gifted singer like Pastor Alex, who is the voice of Mr. Garcia, or a talented singer and composer like Miss Tamara, or if you're someone like me with no musical talent at all, well, campfire music is something that we all can enjoy. Singing is a wonderful way to exercise our faith. Psalm 105 and verse 2 says, "Sing to him, sing psalms to him, talk of all of his wondrous works." Now, I hope that you'll enjoy listening to this mini adventure over and over again, and of course, that you'll sing along with us. I'm Miss Jean, and you've been listening to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Visit us at discoverymountain.com and connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, keep exercising your faith.